Hey, my spirit babies, was doing my own reading, and the energy changed where I needed to put out an emergency reading, as you can see, for my collective. Somebody's in too deep in a situation and they need some guidance. They're waiting for a sign, and I'm here. So I did pre-shuffle some, but I was concentrating on my own message, so I'm going to reshuffle them. Yeah, there could be something about addictive or sexual behavior. Someone could be really moody right now. Yeah, someone could be dealing with assault. People could be fighting. I mean, we do have this like eclipse or, yeah, eclipse energy right now. But that could just be the cause of why people's energy is shifting a little bit, which is not the cause of fights, of course. That's free will. Yeah, someone could have been having guy time with a coworker. Yeah, or somebody could have been chilling with the guy at work. They were trying to get some money off of them. Yeah, somebody's in a really dark place right now. They could feel assaulted. They could feel like people are against them. And Spirit is telling you laughter is healing. Okay? Not to stress so much about it. Whatever is making, well, as long as it's not the physical assault. Verbal assault, half that shit don't even, they're irrelevant to your story. It may hurt for a moment, but everything is temporary, baby. Don't worry about that shit. You could be in a dark place right now. You could feel like you're in a dark place. You feel like you're in too deep in the sadness or depression. Don't worry, honey. Nothing lasts forever. We're always changing. That's one thing we can always guarantee is everything's gonna keep moving. Everything is changing, okay? Just like the tides in the water, it keeps on fucking flowing. The ocean don't stop flowing just because somebody thinks the world revolves around them. So fuck them. All right. There comes a time where you have to like let them be in that energy by themselves. Don't let that affect you and your energy. That's literally all they're doing is trying to affect your energy. When you are like, let that shit roll off your back and keep it moving, just know where to place them. That's the only thing you gotta do. Know where to place them, know where to put them. Right where the fuck they were. You leave them right where they were. And you keep it moving. All right? I'm serious. Because if they ain't, if you're not learning from each other, if y'all ain't, you know, picking each other up when y'all are down, and nah, if they're the ones bringing you down, keep it moving. It's not even worth your breath. It's not even worth even a cent of being like, not even a second of your life is not worth wasting on some ass people. People are freaking purposely trying to get you out your energy, trying to step you out of your zone, and trying to make you, you know, like trying to anger you, trying to get you out of you, like out of your own like self, to where you're like normally chill, right? Chill, love, lovable, get along with everybody type person. You got one motherfucker that's just steadily trying to get you out your energy. Nah, ghost mode. Like, no. Those are the people you ghost. Those are the people that you cut out. You don't tell them where you live, where you work, and nothing. Just goodbye. I know I'm gonna leave you right where you left me at. You know what I mean? If they putting you down and shit like that, fuck no, it's not worth it. Even in school, I dealt with whatever, and you got to deal with certain things and certain situations like school and stuff like that when you're young. You don't have to rearrange your life either. Like, say, you go to school with some people, for example, they talking shit, whatever, gossiping, whatever, which I used to switch schools a lot when I was a kid. But when I moved with my grandma, she wanted me to start over and start fresh or whatever, and I was doing better at school. I wasn't getting in trouble no more. And I said, fuck that. I'm not leaving. Like, I had established myself and I was doing good. And I still, no matter what, had somebody always fucking with me. And you know what I did? I looked at them, smiled, and didn't pay them no mind. They were shocked. They left me the fuck alone because one, I showed them I wasn't scared. Two, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. That's the worst thing that people like that, the worst thing for them is that you're not affected. Because by you going back off and ha la la back and all that, one thing I learned when you do nothing, like I literally just smile in your face, like, hey, how you doing today, boo? They hate it. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. You know why? Because you can't argue by yourself. It takes two to argue. And you know how dumb they look when they're the only ones running their mouth? See, the thing is, you gotta have self control because they're gonna keep pushing and pushing because they want you to do it back with them. That's the whole point of them doing it is to get you out of your character. But that's why you also have to walk away so you do not feeding into it and then just, you know what I mean, give them what they are asking. You know what I mean? But you actually have to do that, let that shit roll off your back, be the bigger person. I know it sucks because believe me, you want to stay a lot of shit back, but you can't. Literally, walk away, let that, they look like the fucking crazy person. Dead ass. And that's what they wanted you to look like. They're gonna look like the crazy person because they're just arguing by themselves. And people are gonna be like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you even over here sitting here like fucking talking to yourself? They're gonna start looking like they're fucking nutso because they're sitting there arguing by themselves. Like, those are just different scenarios, but even in a relationship, if someone already showed you who they were, bye. Shit. I'm to the point now where I see a tiny little pink flag, I'm gone. Peace. But it's experience, you know what I mean? It's experience. 1717. That taught me that. You know what I mean? But like with other people and I be trying to teach people stuff, everyone learns on their own. So I don't judge anyone that doesn't take the advice because even including myself, I didn't learn until I learned. And that goes with anybody else. No one's going to learn until they learn. If you have kids, same thing. You may be trying to teach them stuff, whatever. Don't be mad if they don't take your advice because we all learn on our own time. And we all learn the hard way, really. We all learn the hard way. So it really like smacks us in the face or something like really blows up in our face. We're like, oh, fuck. But they never forget that lesson. They never forget, but it's how they learned. You know what I mean? But if someone's really like bringing you down and taking you away from who you are, that you built yourself up to be, like you worked hard to be who you are. They just mad because you ain't fucking with it no more. And it really irritates people's demons when you don't feed into their toxic shit anymore. It really does. So don't give it your energy. And whatever this shit is, you depressed and all this, don't let that shit get to you, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, we all have like depressed times and sad times. We may like lay around for a couple days, but we gotta snap back out of it. The problem is when we sit in that. You can't sit in it too long. It'll take over you. Okay? And I mean I ain't never had nobody there for me, so I taught myself how to pick myself back up myself. But I'm telling you, even if you have people there for you, don't count on them to make you get back up because who knows? They could be busy. They could be doing their own thing. Or they could not want you up. Who knows? All I know is that nobody was around anyway and I picked myself back up. When I sat there too long, I said, what the fuck am I doing? I'm getting the fuck up, you know? But I'm telling you, heart to heart, because I love you. I love all my collective. I love everybody. Even the toxic motherfuckers too. I love them too. And you know what? That's because I see the good in them too. They have potential too. Everyone does. Now, will I put them in my energy and let them fuck up what I gotta do? Hell nah. I love you from way the fuck over there. You can chill where I left you at. Blood, not blood, it don't matter. For instance, kindergarten, I don't give a fuck. Guess what? If you messing up what I gotta do, I'll love you from over there. And when you come to my level and you have some respect and you can understand what I'm doing, then that's on you. Then maybe we could talk. You know what I mean? Which I'm getting a little off subject, but I've been through a lot, okay? And I will say, you gotta pick yourself back up. Don't count on, man, even the motherfuckers you can count on, you can't count on to pick you up. And I don't mean pick you up in the Uber and all that. Nah. When you're down, someone to say, hey, man, I know you're sad, but come on, let's get up. Let's just go outside. You know what I mean? I had to do that for myself. Now, was it fucking tough? Hell yeah, it was fucking tough. But I'm telling you, because I love you, pick yourself up, go walk outside. I'm not playing. Y'all think I'm fucking playing? I'm not playing. Get up and go outside. Get some air. Go take a shower, take a bath, whatever. Put your freshest shit on, whatever makes you feel good. Your good smelling shit, some lotion, whatever. And you just do anything. Just get up. By even taking that first step to just walk out the door, to get some air, to go for a walk, you know, it's gonna change you. You're gonna be like, man, I should have been got up. Yes, you do need that time to heal. You need that time to heal to think and whatever. But once that time has passed and you just laying there and you sad, you gotta get up, baby. You gotta get up and you gotta know that even if you suffering, it doesn't last forever. And it's not gonna last forever. You know, what comes up must go back down. What goes down has to come back up. I've been down and out a lot of times in my life. A lot. Shit. They've been sending the devil to me since I was a baby. I've been dealing with crazy ass shit since I was a baby. And guess what? You will get through it. And God don't judge you. Like they say only God can judge me. Well, God don't judge you either. He really don't. Only thing he don't like is when you deny him and say it's witchcraft. And that's some shit that pisses him off. Other than that, if you actually feel bad for what you've done, he forgives you. As long as you're not a fucking cold-hearted asshole. And even then, he be forgiving that. Because he is pure love. Unconditional love. That's what God represents. And unconditional love is unconditional love. You know? He don't judge that shit. What matters is, are you sorry in your heart? You're a human being. That's who we are. We're not supposed to fuck up, but we're humans. We're gonna fuck up. Like, come on. He didn't make us humans and be like, oh, you're gonna go to hell if you make a mistake, but you're a human and humans make tons of mistakes and all this in the world, all these experiences we're gonna experience. He thinks we're gonna not experience none of it and just be like, oh Lord, I was just born and I'm never gonna touch anything you put all this stuff around me. Like, no. Like, that sounds ridiculous. Anyone who says that shit is fucking a liar. Deadass. That don't even make sense. Okay? I swear, people be getting on my nerves because they be believing the dumbest shit. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be going on a rant, but people be blowing me how much, like, people be blowing me. Like, some stuff is like, well, maybe it's just me. I think it's common sense and whatever, but pick yourself up. This dark stuff right here, and being down and out like that, it puts you in a dark place. That's why God is saying laughter is healing, right? Because when you're in this dark energy here, you're vulnerable to dark things. They take advantage of you when you're in a dark place. They see it. They know it. They even, excuse my language, they can smell it. They'll be, oh, you're sad? Oh, come be sad with us, fucking weirdos. Don't fall for that shit. Oh, misery loves company for sure. No. Stay positive. Snap yourself out of it. It's okay to be sad, but don't sit in it. It's okay to feel depressed. Don't sit in it, man. Because that's when people sniff that shit out and they'll be right there trying to get you to do some crazy shit and be in a dark place way worse. Okay? That. You're not dark, you're light. We all, don't get me wrong, we all got a little dark side in us, you know what I'm saying? That's in all of us. God made dark and light. He ain't make the light until it was dark. That's why he made the light. It was dark as shit. What do you mean? People, you know what I mean? It's like the sun and the moon. You gotta have one with the other. It's like, it's the way the world is. It's the way it was created. Yellow. Yeah, you're light. Exactly. Like I just said, you're light in the darkness. They want you to be dark, which we have it in us, yes, but you're a light. You are something, you are chosen for something much deeper, much more meaningful. You're someone that people can say, man, they were in the fucking dark and I seen them come out of it and become light. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, look, relief of depression. Deadass. Look, you could be helping someone else get out of it, out of depression, out of a sad time. You could be spreading laughter and getting other people from being sad, but they say the ones that laugh the most are the saddest. I don't know how true that is, but there is a lot of comedians that were very sad. And the thing is, they were so sad that they wanted to spread their laughter and happiness, which was amazing. Like Robin Williams and all that, they were freaking amazing comedians, honestly. And what they did was very powerful. And even gone now, they're still looked up to as like a very big deal. They changed a lot of people's lives. Which I don't know why I'm saying that. You could be someone that wants to be a comedian, or anything. You could just be really good at like lightening up the mood or like to joke around with your friends or any of that. Or someone could have done this for you and it really helped you out and you were very thankful of it. Someone could have been a light to your darkness and you're very thankful of it. What's that fucking cat? I left that shit recording because I was scared for real, for real. I be having some paranormal shit be happening sometimes. I be telling God, I be like, please, I'd like to know, but show me subtly. Or, I don't think I said that right. Show me subtle. Right? Is that how you say it? Because if I just start seeing crazy ass ghosts, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. And I don't want to be scared of my gifts. So he does show me subtle. But a lot of it is sounds. That's why when I heard the sounds. Because if I don't see it, I don't get as scared. But I have still seen some, which I actually never even talked about on one of my videos, I was supposed to tell y'all about this angel that I seen. And I don't know why this is relevant, so this may relate to someone. And I wasn't quite sure if people were going to think that I was crazy. So, look at that. Changing timelines, hospital. But it was a young, light-skinned girl with flowers in her hair, like dressed like a wedding. She had like, halfway cornrows, and she had flowers on her head. Like, almost like how you would do their hair for a wedding. And she was real young. And the funny thing is, that's so funny that I'm talking about this. I just realized I was falling asleep and I heard this like paper rip. Well, I thought that I dozed off at my desk. I thought that I messed up my cards because I thought I heard a paper rip. So I jumped up thinking that I ripped a paper, or like I like messed my book up because I had a notebook and everything. So I jumped up and I looked and was like, oh shit, like I fell asleep or something. In that moment that I opened my eyes, there was a young girl, really pretty. She was like kneeled down by my desk, and she kind of smirked, like she knew that she scared me. Which I jumped and was like, "Oh shit!" Excuse my language. I'm cussing a lot tonight, but I jumped back, like, "Oh my god!" Well, in that instant, that's how fast it disappeared. But that moment, I'll never forget the way she looked at me. She was kind of smirked, like, "Haha!" Like I knew I was gonna scare you. You know what I mean? And it was afterwards, I'm like laughing and like my heart's beating fast. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? But it's funny though, because of the fact that she was a jokester. Like, I was shown that, but she was like playing with me. Like, she knew she was going to scare me. And then she just kind of smirked. And then I was like, whoa. And then boom, disappeared. That's how fast it was. Like, it just disappeared. And I was like, yo. And I just started writing it down in my notebook, like what she looked like. And it was like the craziest experience ever. That's like very rare has that ever happened. Only like, well, I've seen an angel that I don't know what they look like. I just know they're big, huge white wing, but they had to be like 8 foot tall at least. But I couldn't see anything about what they look like, and they just disappeared. But this was a person that either is related or like connected to my collective, or I've never seen her before. So I was like confused whether I knew her or not, or maybe I was supposed to. So I didn't know if I should have told people or not, like about the situation. But she was young and she was very pretty, but she had like her hair halfway braided, like, just like the top cornrows, like the halfway. And it was like wavy curly hair in the back, but like the halfway, where it was halfway, there was like flowers. And she was like dressed up, like she had a pretty like dress on or something. Like, it was just, she looked like was like going to a wedding or something. Like, she just looked so pretty, like that with the flowers. And a lot of people had the flowers in their hair. It's like a wedding or something. It's like some type of occasion. That's what she looked like. She was really pretty, but I don't recognize her. But she knew she was gonna scare me, and she was really funny, like comedian. And that's so weird. I thought of that story after I was talking about that. So whoever is watching this is definitely significant, because I don't know why I just thought of that. I was gonna post it in one of my videos like a while ago, and then I just mentioned that I had saw an angel, and then I never talked about it, and no one ever said, "Oh, like what was that?" So I like never brought it up because I started getting all worried about what people would think and all that shit. That was like more when I cared a little more about that type of stuff. But man, if it does resonate with you, I mean, you don't have to tell me, but if you feel comfortable, and I just saw 4044, but if you are comfortable, I would love to know, or email me privately, queencarmatero@gmail.com, if that resonated, because stuff like that does happen to me. But that's the one time where I actually saw the person, like right there in my face, not expecting it. I wasn't thinking of nothing. I was like, I don't even know. I was waiting to watch the baby, and it was early in the morning, and I was like, yeah. Anyways, I was like, my mind was somewhere totally else, and that just randomly happened out the blue, like a couple months ago. So I don't know. Anyways, if it did resonate, tell me or not, but I would love to know if you want to tell me in private. I don't know why I keep picking up something with this yellow red. Is that like emergency? Emergency. I think it is. But what? Fire? No. I know yellow flashing. Yellow is a lot of like emergency, yield, but yellow and red. And I did write yellow in red and then red. Man, I don't know where my other. Let's see. I'm about to see real quick, which y'all won't realize how long it is because I can skip it when I edit it. But that's funny. It says red and yellow combination creates a powerful feeling of excitement, happiness, and energy, making it ideal for evoking attention, urgency, positive emotions, and branding, especially in fast food. And I realized McDonald's. So someone could really like McDonald's um, a lot. Yellow signifies joy, optimism, attention grabbing appeal. One period that creates stimulating attention getting and sometimes stimulating appetite. Hmm. I am getting kind of hungry. So no. I was hungry before this, but I didn't want to like feel weighed down and tired when I was doing the reading. Yellow is hazards, caution, dangerous machinery. Red is immediate danger or fire, presence of fire, or the presence of fire protection equipment. OSHA and emergency codes within institutions, hospitals. What the fuck? Look, red changing timelines, hospital. Shut up. Yo, my candle just flickered. That just scared me. Red in emergencies. Red is most common color indicating immediate danger, stop actions, and the location of fire protection equipment. And my candle just flickered. Oh my god. In hospitals, code red signifies fire. Red has been traditional color for ambulances, fire trucks. Research indicates other colors like lime yellow may be more visible when they did research, okay? Yellow in emergencies, caution warning. Universal signal for caution, drawing attention to potential physical hazards. Warning signs on machinery, caution tape, traffic control indicate a need to slow down. Code yellow signals various situations from general emergency to disaster, depending on the institution. Because they are attention grabbing, blah blah blah. So, standardized emergency color codes. Code red is fire. Yellow a threat, like I said, booms, fire booms, or missing children. Could Amber, child? Oh my God. And the Amber Alert, I didn't know Amber Alert is only for up to 14-year-olds. And you know, all the people, don't even get me started. All the people the kids that's been missing are like 15 and up. That's creepy, dude. I don't like that. It gives me creeps. Well, changing timelines, hospital, far, bright colors, heading towards your life purpose. You can't expect to change if you're still doing the same thing. Same thing as last week. No joke, y'all. And I did say this was an emergency meeting. I mean, the fuck? Y'all heard that popping? Yo, emergency meeting. Why did I say meeting? Emergency meeting. It stresses me out when I can't understand what Spirit's telling me. Which means I gotta dig deeper into the rabbit hole. Right? So now I gotta dig deeper. Okay, y'all. And I said a song. And someone could be depressed. Okay, hold up. Hold on, what? Where did these extra cards come from? What the fuck? Oh, I just took it from the top. Head over heart. Yin energy. A vehicle. Unapologetic. Secrets. Unexpected. Face and or necktie. A gap. Everyone's story has a bad guy. Yeah, so someone could be making you out to be the bad guy in this dark shit that you're into deep already. You could be worried about this. This is stressing you out, putting you in a dark place. That's what they want. You feel like you can't leave this shit because, oh, they're going to paint you out to be a bad guy. So what? Unexpected secrets. Yeah, so these motherfuckers is heartless, dude. Yeah, they may have exploited some fucking secrets. Half the shit's probably lies. If it does have truth in it, who cares? Nobody really knows. And the people that really care about you, they ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay? Life is but a dream. It's a delusion. It's an illusion. Emergency break. I did say meeting. Okay. Someone wants to talk shit, spill some dumb shit. Vehicle. You head over heart. You can't expect to change if you're still doing the same thing. Heading towards your life purpose. Bright colors. You know what? They should be scared by them thinking that they're gonna blackmail you. All that shit's gonna do is backfire. Cause God don't like ugly. If you gotta blackmail people, that's ugly. That's some ugly shit. And guess what? It always backfires. Okay? That I do know. When you are out to hurt people, it's gonna come back around. Karma really is a thing. Karma is a bitch. I call myself karma because I get karma the worst. Anybody could do something. I'm the first one gonna get the karma. So yeah, by me like being of the light and not fucking up, because I learned my lesson, because I get karma so quickly, that now that I'm older, I don't do things anymore. Okay. But by me being karma that gets karma really fast, if people mess with me, they automatically get karma because I'm a good person. And that's the thing. When people are purposely doing you wrong like that and blackmail, whatever, it's gonna backfire no matter what. Eventually, it's gonna backfire. And the thing is, whatever they're trying to blackmail you for, it's gonna bite them in the ass because by blackmailing you is going to make them guilty of whatever it is automatically. Because how would they know to blackmail you with anything unless they were there? Like, it just doesn't make sense. People are stupid, okay? They're dumb as hell. They don't use the brain. But see, it scares people. That's all it is. It's a scare tactic. And who cares? Whether it's probably something dumb, anyways. Honestly, I'm just saying, I can just feel the energy, and it feels like something stupid. Gossip. And look, this is me overly blunt. Nah, I just feel like really blunt today, but and look, head over heart here too. Yeah, it's like the facts. Yeah, and what I said they're trying to paint an illusion. Exactly. Yeah, imagine fantasy, fucking bullshit. They're trying to make it all like this whole like, oh, your reputation's gonna be ruined. Fuck your reputation. Think Trump gives a fuck about a reputation? And he's fucking loved by millions of people. He don't care. Not saying I don't support none of them, like personally, just saying. But I'm saying there's a lot of people that are very popular and they don't give a fuck about no damn reputation. And they say it like it is and they don't give a F. You know why? Because either way they get respect for standing on 10 toes, by standing their ground. That's why they still have respect. Stand up for yourself. Stand on 10 toes. Who cares what they have against you? Fuck them. Stand on that shit. Like, fuck that, man. And what the fuck? Who cares what they're saying? They're little fucking ants in your world. They, it don't matter. They can blah 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 all day long. Who they talking to? They probably ain't even got no friends. The only reason they have friends because of your ass. I'm just saying. I'm going ham tonight because that's how I feel in the energy. It feels like somebody wants to snap off. Somebody needs to hear it like it is. Everybody in this motherfucker is fucked up. Half the motherfuckers, they ain't worried about nothing but themselves. Don't let them bring you down. And people going to the hospital and dumb shit and people assaulting each other. Fuck that, man. Don't waste your energy on that shit. It's a waste of time. Yeah, use your head. Fuck that. Oh, I care about them. I know them since kindergarten. Fuck that. You think they give a fuck if they know you since kindergarten? No. And I don't care who gets mad about this or not. But they don't give a fuck. Shit. They don't care about that shit. Half the people, you know, in elementary, unless you become famous and they want to pop back up and be like, I was in kindergarten with you. Other than that, they don't give a fuck. And even then, don't give a fuck about them because they wasn't around when the fuck you needed them anyway. Damn, I'm cussing a lot. Sorry, God. I really don't mean to be so disrespectful. And sorry to my collective. But man, this energy has me fucking heated. Yeah, someone's trying to put the brakes on your fucking shit. Trying to stop you. Because they see you coming up. Yeah, someone's name could start with a D. Why I put dick? nah, but nah, but seriously though, I do have an uncle named Dick. I'm not lying. And I told y'all already, I have an aunt named Gay. I'm not playing. It's for real. It's real life. Um, yeah, they're like way older. And like Uncle Dick, he died. But my aunt Gay, she's still living. Her name's Gay. I'm not playing. Those weren't jokes. Like, I'm for real. Y'all be thinking I be making it up. But not for real though. And look, Damien, Dana, Debbie, Duncan, DJ. Why I got DJ twice? DJ could really be significant. Or those initials, D and J. Someone can have those initials. Because I have it here twice. Why would I not see that I had it twice? That's weird. So those initials are significant. That could be someone else or you. I'm also getting that this gap thing could be someone does have a gap, or there is this space. Someone try to separate you with this space. Try to separate you from seeing the real shit, like the real shit that's going on. They try to keep you in this illusion, keep you away from the truth. They could have kept you high, drunk. Man, it could have been fucking awesome. You didn't have to pay for nothing. But you think they do that shit for free? For fun? No. Everything comes with a price. When someone gives me something, I say, okay, well, what are you getting out of it? Or, which I know that sounds negative, and I just saw 1131 or 10131, but I'm like, shit ain't free in life, so what are you benefiting from this? Now, a real motherfucker that is doing it for free, like looking out for you, they're gonna say, well, I hope when I don't have it next week, last week, you do. And I was hoping like, we could look out for each other like that. That's some real shit that somebody's gonna say if they real about it. They're gonna be like, well, I hope when I don't have it, you might look out for me. That's some real shit. If they ain't saying that and they're like, no, man, you're just my buddy. Like, bitch, bye. Yeah. Oh yeah, someone had a secret lover. They might have found this out last night. They've been concealing this. Somebody's been studying. Somebody knows about this shit. It might not even be revealed yet. You could have found this out and kept it a secret that you even knew. Money's coming in. That's why they wanted to do this secret love relationship. They're trying to get this money coming in. They know about this money. Yeah, that's why they're circling back around, orbiting back around. Yeah, because they went bankrupt. They lost their fucking money. But when you get this money, don't rub it in their face. Don't give them none. Stay humble, okay? Don't be violent. Don't be violent. Walk away. Do what you know is right, okay? And if they're the ones being fucking violent, you know what? Call me. You better email me. Like I said in my other readings, send the addy. No, but not for real though. If shit's gonna get violent like that, I am gonna tell you. You need to pray and you need to hide your money and you need to move on. And you need to get away from those people. Whether you gotta duck in the night, whatever you gotta do, get away from these people. They're no good. And they ain't gonna be no good for you. If anything is gonna bring you down and you're gonna be in a darker place than they are. Fuck that. You're better than that and you have a better purpose than that. And you know what? It gave me some more other messages, but I feel like I'm gonna explain that in my next video. And I already made this long enough. I love you. Be safe. And keep being you. Don't let nobody try to judge you. You just don't want to even know the type of secrets that I know about the hardest motherfuckers out there ain't shit. Alright? Don't compare yourself to anybody else, especially you can't compete where you don't compare, okay? And you is on a better level than them. I love you, collective. Bye.